This year's budget is meant to be about sensible decisions. But the Victorian government isn't exactly reining in spending. Instead, it'll delay projects to try to control the state's spiralling debt. The biggest winners are those parents with school-aged children, with $400 payments for kids at government schools for uniforms and school excursions. But if you have kids at kindergarten, it's not so rosy. Pre-prep programs and new childcare centres are being delayed in some areas because of workforce shortages.
The education and care that our children receive in those 2 years really does set them up for life.
If you've been hanging out to catch a train to the airport, you're going to be waiting even longer. The $13 billion airport rail link project will be delayed by 4 years, so we won't see that until at least 2033.
They need to get that sorted out and get that project back on track as soon as possible.
But there is cash to build 16 new schools, mainly in the outer suburbs, which should open in 2 years' time. If you pay council rates, they're about to get more expensive. You'll be slugged $35 extra for a fire services levy, and it'll cost more to dump rubbish at the tip. But if you're keen to make your home more energy efficient, there's help on the way, with subsidies for energy efficient hot water systems and interest-free loans to install solar batteries.
It doesn't help business, but nor does it hinder business, and that's really important.
It's not good news for hospitals in Eltham, Emerald Hill and Torquay. They were promised 6 years ago, but look likely to be axed. But there is cash for major hospital upgrades, $900 million for a new emergency department at the Austin Hospital and $500 million to expand the Monash Medical Centre. If you're a casual worker, you won't get paid for sick leave. That plan's been scrapped. Instead, the state says it's leaving it to the Commonwealth.
That was an important project that looked after working people, particularly casuals, who are mainly women and people of colour.
While unused office space has been sold off as more people work from home. There is $200 million in this year's budget for family violence programs, including counselling and crisis accommodation.
We've been waiting for so long to see something on sexual violence. We're still waiting and people are still being raped.
But mental health spending will be cut over the next 4 years and the opening of 35 local clinics will be delayed.